It's Andrew Jenkins here. Oi, oi, people. This is a quick trailer for the next free upcoming Leaders Live on Tuesday, 8:45 a.m. UK time. And we'll be hanging out with Matt Drew, CEO of Electric Motorbikes, J M Motorbikes. And our theme is Game Changer Alert, folks. Game Changer Alert. Electric motorcycles ride into town. Can't wait for this. And a quick teaser for you, folks. Electric cars have been successfully adopted around the world, seeing huge growth in the last 5 years. And more recently, towns are waking up to embrace electric bikes as well. And now it's the turn of the electric motorbike or motorcycle. And the electric bike market, believe it or not, has been growing around 300% year on year in the past few years now. That's amazing. And with market share growing from 3% in the early 2020 to about 7% now in Q1 this year, leaving the petrol counterparts market share eroding. Oh, well, I didn't know that. And a better understanding of the environmental issues and growing financial pressures that are on us all are increasing the interest in two-wheel adventures. I love that. And let's face it, fuel prices are going through the roof right now, and it's making us all rethink our commute, especially if you live in a town or are a townie or live nearby a town. Then the two-wheeled adventure starts to make sense, folks. And a better understanding of the environmental issues and the growing financial pressures, are something that's attracting us all into looking at all things electric, right? And the electric motorcycle, according to Matt Drew, it works out about 1p running cost per mile. I mean, that's astonishing, isn't it? And that makes good sense when you start to see 1p a mile, with other advantages like zero tax advantages, low maintenance, and instant performance from your motorbike all add to the attraction. I mean, there are some downsides too. I'll come on to that in a moment. But there are several brands developing, and in the UK. And this all-electric motorcycle is becoming a real thing. And J&M motorbikes are working really hard to establish that kind of business in the UK. And they're becoming really available right now. So why should you pay attention to this, folks? Well, I think Matt will give us a spark and a buzz. Do you see what I did there? That what will inspire and excite you about this game-changing opportunity to think about a two-wheeled adventure, two-wheeled future, and commit to the kind of zero emissions world that we're starting to live in. And county councils are waking up to this too, and putting cycle paths in and motorcycle paths in, etc. So the world is changing around us. We can't afford to ignore this. So we're going to explore what is the bright future of the two-wheeled electric vehicles. What's the business case for that? We're going to look at fleet motorcycles for business as well. That's quite interesting, actually. And why should you seriously consider an electric motorbike or an electric motorcycle for yourself over an electric car? And where Matt sees the all things electric future heading, and also a bit about Matt and his business and why he's gone into this. And it's a really interesting story, actually. We'll also look at all the obstacles around battery range, about battery longevity, which has been some of the concerns in the poll that we've read. People have said those things, and also that there's no roof, so on a rainy day, you're going to have to get over that. True. And also about battery renewable costs, and what that looks like in a few years. And all that is the obstacles to the offset of zero emissions, low running costs, etc., etc. So as always, there'll be plenty of opportunities to ask questions as well. It's an interactive show, folks. Is Leaders Live. This and a whole lot more. What's not to like, folks? What's not to like? We can't wait. Don't miss out. Remember, folks, there's no charge for awesomeness. So be there or be square. And that's this Tuesday, 8:45 a.m. UK time. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you on the show too. So please come along. I'll put the link in the feed as well. So yeah, see you on the day, folks. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.